Hi everyone, Chris and Martha here.
We're going to be installing an RV airflow systems diverter into our air conditioning unit. We're going to let you know, is it worth the money? Does it make a difference on airflow? And how does it actually sound with your ear on the bed?
Stay tuned, you'll find out. Chris and I were given the RV airflow system to try in our 2021 Alliance Valor 42V13 air conditioning unit.
As you'll see as we go through this, we have a Coleman Mach system, and this will be the first time that one of these have been put into a Valor that we're aware of. We're very grateful for the opportunity to test out this product, and we will give you an honest review.
Hey, I'm Jared, the West Coast representative for RV Airflow Systems, and this is our unit that goes in the Coleman Mach 3 air conditioners. In the most basic of terms, what this does is it sits up against the air conditioner on the inside. All your air goes into these channels and is redirected directly into your duct system versus sitting in the plenum and just spinning around causing a whole bunch of turbulence. You can get that increased airflow. Also, a downside to it, noise. This thing quiets those air conditioners down by a couple decibels to as many as 5 or 6 decibels.
All right, when you unbox it, the first thing you'll notice is it's got an instruction sheet. They must have made this for me. It's got pictures, their color, and it has directions. So far, we're off to a good start. We've got weather stripping to seal it off. And this is the unit. It is a high-density styrofoam or some type of foam material. Nothing like you would find in packing material. The feel of this is much denser. You can tell it is definitely a quality design, and it looks like it is put together in 3 different pieces. You got a piece, let's see if I can turn you here. So you've got a piece here, the main body, plus a piece here, and it's all put together and glued. These go in your vents. Yeah, we got a sticker. That's a sign of a good manufacturer. You got to throw a sticker in there. Martha and I are about that sticker life. All right, everyone, this is not highly scientific by any means. This is a $16 unit from Amazon that Martha and I have taped to the bottom of a bag. What we're going to do, as you can see in here, the actual unit is free and clear. We're just going to put this up onto the ceiling, and that'll give us a starting speed. We'll be able to look at that. Then we'll change the unit out. Then we'll get an ending speed. Like I said, this isn't highly scientific by any means. This is going to be a practical application of, do we see an improvement and does it reduce noise? That's what we honestly care about in this unit. The next unit of measure I'm going to use is the decibel reading. I downloaded an app called Decibel X. As you can see with me talking, the app will go ahead and fluctuate and read it. Again, not super scientific, but it'll get us through for what we're trying to do. Right now, we have no AC or anything running, so just ambient noise. I'm going to shut up for a second. Let's see what our number is. Now that we've got a decibel reading at the foot of our bed, the edge of our bed, which is where the 2 vents are, we've got it at both of our heads of our bed where our pillows are. We've got it on the toilet, which is directly under a vent, and then we got it on the counter, which is directly under a vent. I just turned off the air conditioning unit. Now I'm going to disassemble this. I'm going to install the RV airflow systems unit and see how this all plays out. Gentlemen, if you haven't used a butter knife, give it a shot. All my screens are clean, starting and making our data as close to accurate as we can make it. Okay, this little diverter piece needs to come out. This separates your outlet from your inlet. So you just turn that sideways and gently take it out. Okay, now that that's taken apart, we're going to go ahead and look at the directions, which, boom, on the back with pictures and color. That's my stuff. All right, making sure I follow the directions. I've taken everything out that it says. The next thing to do is check at the plenum, which is this area up here. On the plenum, you just want to make sure that there's no loose tape. Nothing's in bad shape. I can say that with our Valor, everything is actually in really nice shape. The holes look good. The tape are nice and clean. There's nothing loose or messy down here. So we don't have a whole lot to do as far as preparation. All right, next I'm going to take out the big bolts. All right, let's see if I can follow the directions here. Let go. Got a little razor blade here to make my cutting quite a bit easier. All right, so I'm cutting the insulation so that it fits flush with these little pieces of plastic. These plastics will be inserted into the holes in the plenum. So in this case, it'll be one here and then one right here. These will fit in there. You want to make sure that they're nice and snug. The way the airflow system works is by completely maximizing all usable airspace. So making sure that everything fits nice and tight and flush with itself and into the housing will make sure that you don't lose any air and basically lose efficiency. One thing is for absolute sure, the adhesive on this is excellent. And this stuff is super sticky. All right, now that I've got the adhesive put on the back, it's cut down. I got to come up here and go look at my ducting, which is where these holes are here. Immediately I see I have a little bit of extra tape here. So I have to open that up and then I can insert this into the ducting track. That fits nice and snug. So that should maximize the airflow going into the ducting. I will take the backer off of these so that I can stick it right back in and it actually adhere it to the aluminum tape that's in there. You need to pay real close attention to which way it faces. They do on the pictures tell you that the shear edge, which is this edge here, faces away from that right there, which is your air return. It was just move it a little bit to make sure that it fit in. You're going to have a little bit of a gap because that's where the insert puts pressure on this to make sure that it's sealed, and that's going to give you the maximum amount of airflow and make sure that you don't have any real loss. All right, we're going to try the same thing on this side, and we have the same situation, so I'm going to have to open up my track. Yes, you caught me using the back of a butter knife. I've got a couple staples that weren't seated real well, so I'm just tapping those in to make it flush. If you can hear it, we've got a pissed off Callie. We've got her out because obviously we're working with decibels and sound, so Callie's not allowed to come in here, but she's telling us stories right now about how she's very unhappy with us. This is Martha's fancy duct tape. I'm using this real quick just to, I got a couple small pieces that I kind of want to tuck under that I don't need to do anything with from having like ducting tape or the aluminum tape. And then just to get it out of my way so I can insert I want to just be able to hold this up just a little because the insert goes right in there. Once it's in place, it's no problem if it rests on it, but in the short term, I just want to get it out of the way.
There's proof. He reads directions.
Whoa! And I fall off the bed, but you missed that. So the way ours works is it comes right here. This is our main out. This has the cutoffs here and here. And what we're going to do is gently Okay, so that gives you an idea what it will look like in place. The two inserts we put in the ducting are sitting right above us here and here. They're pushing up against this. That's why there's a little bit of a gap here and here. The intake comes down and goes right through the ducting so that it removes the ability to do direct dump into our bedroom. So it will only go to the two ducts in there and our two ducts in there. Our goal is going to be to close off the bathroom ducts, and at a later date we'll show you how we do that by just putting a simple insert in. All right, we had to set the camera down for just a minute. Getting these two bolts, screws, whatever you want to call them, started back into the housing was a little bit of a pain in the butt, and not something I was able to do by myself with one hand. Have it down just a little bit, get the tip in, start it, get the tip in, start it, and the other two are really easy. These are fully open. I can tell you that once it's in, it seats really nice. It feels nice and firm. All the holes are covered. It's really nice. Our air return is completely sealed up, so we're going to continue to put this back together. One key point that it does tell you in the directions is don't put the diverter back in. My recommendation would be save this and don't put the separator back in. So these two pieces do not go back in. It says discard, but I would encourage you to probably save them, and if you ever decide that it doesn't work for what you want or you want to use the air dump feature, then you can do that. By putting in this diverter system, you can no longer do the direct dump into the bedroom. It will only go through the vents. So that is a drawback, but we'll see. If we get a 30 to 40% increase out of our vents, then the direct dump will not be a concern and we won't have any losses. Thank you. Murph. Callie's pissed. Sorry, our baby's out there just angry. Let me in. Why can't I snuggle? It's my bed.
All right, Chris, so what do we hope for numbers?
Better.
So what's better?
Better, according to the manufacturer, is 30 to 40%. That's an increase in airflow after installing their airflow system. So if we can get a better number, okay, we were running about 5.6 to 5.8. So if I could see, I'll say conservatively 7, I'll be thoroughly impressed. We're going to go ahead and test it again on low, then we'll test it again on high, and both with the airflow and the decibel. Yes.
She's on the bed now, so all is forgiven. All right, folks, that's a wrap. We'll get all the data for you on the screen, so by the time you see this, you'll know exactly what the numbers were for everything.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We can say that we love this device. It is well worth the investment. Go ahead and get it and put it in your AC units. You will be surprised at how quiet it is and how much of an airflow improvement you will see. If you're interested in getting an RV airflow system for your Dometic or Coleman system, Martha's got a great opportunity for you.
Yes. So you're going to see right here on the screen, there's a coupon code for you that's going to save you 15%.
Our friends at RV Airflow Systems have given us our own coupon code. What? VC Valor 15. So VC Valor. VC like Venturesome couple, Valor 15. And you'll get 15% off, and you'll be very happy with the purchase, and in the end you'll be helping support our channel. So thank you all. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget, like and subscribe, and put down below in the comments any videos you want to see us make for you.
Yeah, I mean, we do this to support you all and to get the information out there about RVing, Alliance, and what we're going through as a full-time couple working. So, you know, let us know what you want and what you're looking for. And we love the feedback and the great communication. I can tell you, Martha and I have been absolutely blown away by the community and how much support and love we've received. So thank you all. Know that we read and respond to absolutely every comment.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time.